Howdy, folks. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone. Oh, sorry.
Welcome back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate Part 2. Two OGs play, chill with Jack and Jill. You know how to do tips, tricks, guys, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements, play games for fun. I've been doing it for many years, plan to do it for many more. Sole goals in mind, invade your phones and homes on your big screens, little screens, all screens in between, to provide you with videos that you can pop on in the background if your buddies or family members can't make it over for some couch co-op. Guess who can? We can. Every time you turn on one of these videos, it's like you're inviting us into your home, we're inviting you into ours, and for the next couple hours, you can consider us your buddies, your pals, your friends, after which, though, we are mortal enemies. So don't forget that part. It's rather important. But if you keep watching one of the videos, we'll always be friends. You see how that works? It's great. It's a great deal. Promise. And then, let's see. You got to thank a special group of folks out there. My subscribers, each and every subscriber, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing these videos. We'd still be playing games, but it's because of y'all that, you know, would do the recordings and pop them up on YouTube. So thank you. And because of how great y'all have been to me, I'm going to return the favor and promise as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'm going to keep doing videos. You can drive by Rubneck and Beers, howdy. And I'm just going to go with a recommendation. Pick up the Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Collector's books. You can get them for pretty affordable pricing now, about $20 or $30. I think they, I would pre-order them for about $50 or $60 back in the day when they started releasing them. But I don't think they released a new one in a long time. I think they kind of soured in their relationship again. You could tell in the later books, whenever they do the editorials. In the first couple books, they were like talking a lot about stuff and their input, and there was a lot of cross input. And then the later books, what was like an entire page of just neat background stuff, kind of boiled down to maybe a paragraph, if that. I guess they kind of butted heads over it again. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining us. And this time we have top 10 worst or least liked video game weapons.
Yeah.
So, and time to eat a little bit of crow real quick, because I have started playing BioShock Infinite, which won't be releasing for a bit, but keep your eyes open for it. Yeah, it does have two weapons you can use at the same time. So I gotta pull out that criticism, though most of my other ones stand. And outside of that, I was going to tell you, and I thought it'd be better to, if you go to, for me to switch characters, I had to go to play, and then I had to start a solo run.
Okay.
And let's get this going. I'll start this up while I talk about it. And I was able to switch to Casey Jones. And where do you switch out your character? By that spot, I said, hey, developers, you know what would be neat is if you use the video game console that Mikey's playing on, and that's where you switch your characters out.
Oh.
That's where you do it. But it doesn't show up in online play for some reason.
But you can still change it in online play?
I can still change it for the online play because it's tied to like the account, I guess. I don't want to use the word account because I don't think it's an account, right? We didn't have to make an account. But
was there a prompt in the single player?
the only prompt that came up for the single player was if I wanted to run a easy or normal difficulty.
That's weird.
So. But yeah, if you're hosting the game, now I think you were able to switch characters before you entered the game, right?
Now, in between, like when we redid the run code thing.
Yeah.
That's when I could. So I'm guessing when I put in the code again this time, I could
let you pick someone new. New run code is 939886.
All right, joining.
But yeah, I'm gonna be playing Casey now because he's one of my favorite Turtles characters for no reason other than he's basically like a. You know what? I'll even say it. He's an even more brutal sportsmaster.
Oh.
If you're, I'm sure you're familiar with Sportsmaster.
Yeah.
And any viewers out there, if you watched the Young Justice show, I'm sure you're familiar with Sportsmaster as well. I think he showed up there.
Yeah.
And like the first 2 seasons or something.
Mm.
Because Casey Jones killed a kid. I don't know if you remember that part.
In what, the movie?
No, the comics.
Oh, the comic.
Yeah.
I really don't. Was that in his origin or?
No, it was I can't remember everything that was going on, but there were like 3 kids in a park, and you know, his whole thing is he beats up on criminal element types and everything, and he went a little too far with them, and ended up killing one of them at the it was like a playground, I think. I think they were like dealing drugs to kids and stuff and doing other stuff. He accidentally killed one, and it like fried his brain for quite a few issues after that. The trauma of it all.
Well, I mean, you run around hitting people with hockey sticks. You're bound to kill someone at some point, right?
Hockey sticks, golf clubs.
I'll be right back. Let me check my temps again.
You're definitely getting rid of that ability as soon as you can.
All right, I'm good. So I decided thought about switching, but I kind of wanted to stay with Mikey because I like his taunt. And he's got an extra area attack and damage. So
Now that's what I'm talking about. Nothing like
I'll just stick with Mikey for now.
Gee, well, all I know.
Of which I did nothing, but hey.
Well, yeah, I didn't dislike Raphael, but yeah, I'll give Casey a try. I mean, Raphael actually has a kit that I am more accustomed to, crit focus build. He has some good abilities.
Yeah, I thought about doing that because of the crit, but
I wanted to give Casey a try because,
yeah,
his design, more or less, really cool, right? Not that Raph's not cool, but or any of the turtles.
Crime,
Again,
wherever it may be.
I don't really.
Tagging in, bro.
There's very few
Tag
turtles
teaming it,
characters
bro.
I don't like.
Yeah,
So
that is
most of them
true.
are kind of like from the cartoon, but even then.
Okay. Now, I followed the advice you told me that you'd read about the flame thing, so I'm getting some flame stuff. Plus 20% crit.
You know, I got the exact same thing.
Taking some extra
That's
heat.
what I'm going for,
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to talk about the list. The list was actually kind of hard for me to...
Gag me with a spoon.
It was for me too.
Just because I went with specifics, but also probably expand into
generalities.
Yeah, generalities. Because they're like... What I hate about them isn't necessarily the weapon itself. It's more because they're a type of weapon you find in video games that does that.
I did the exact same thing.
If scrap is money, then I'm a scrap billionaire.
If it's not Neutron or Flame, I want nothing to do with it.
I also struggle because in general, in video games, if I don't like a weapon, I'm just
Not using it.
not using it ever, right? Like,
Yeah.
These mice are not nice.
okay.
I know just where to spend these. Scrappy and happy.
So what's his, you got anything cool, special, power-wise?
He shoots a puck that bounces around.
Oh. Poison.
And he has his other ability basically recharges the puck ability at a quick rate. It seems like the playstyle they want is for you to focus on using that puck ability as much as you can, but I'll probably try and switch it out
Dragon coin me, please.
for the Raphael chain pull if I can.
Ah, yeah.
Come on, show
Because
me
I
what
think
you
that's
got.
just more useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it causes armor break.
Okay. Getting better at the dodging.
That chairman dude sure loves his scrap.
How's the voice?
Voice is good, and if it comes up again like it did the last video, which I do apologize,
My stocking gotta make all this invention
kind of
so
figured out a
easy.
fix. We'll see if it works. Should work. I also sent you a clip of the that turtle thing again. Really neat. The original.
Yeah,
I sent it kind of late, but mainly because there's a part where Leonardo's narrating. In
His
fact,
scrap
here's
is
the turtle
money,
line. All right.
Then I'm a scrap billionaire.
Yeah, I'd rather have that. Leonardo's narrating, and then the other turtles are like, "Why is he narrating?" As they're beating up on all the other different types of turtles.
really the dodges are timed, so as long as you're conscious of hitting and running, you're pretty good, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Dash attack gives me reply guard break. Okay, we'll do the mastery. Special recharges 30%
Time for a word
faster.
from our sponsors.
New merchandise and fresh fares.
What's a good word, Chairman?
Alright, what have we got? Artifacts. I want to upgrade this, but I can't.
Dragon coin me, please.
Alright, let's see. Don't need that.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Our health is
Yeah, may as well.
Pizza? Enough said.
And that's fine. I'm good.
Until we meet again.
Cautiously optimistic.
you know, also see if you fall off the building again. I don't know what happened there, but oh, we
Nope.
didn't get him that time.
Up close and personal.
I didn't realize that light. Oh, that belly flop.
Is there what?
The belly flop.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta be careful.
I did cheat a little bit. I looked it up.
Ah! Sorry.
To get the true ending,
Who's the MVP? It's me.
I modified
Oh, yeah.
this
Jones.
because I played a game that did this. It's called Hades. It was alright. To get the true ending, you have to beat the game 8 times.
Hmm.
Might not be a problem after you beat it once because you might be powered up, but it's just the game won't get more difficult from what I read. Per se, it will get more
A lot of
interesting.
fun memories on these docks.
variety of attacks and
Fighting. More fighting.
There's no like
I'm
artificial
totally
inflation.
tagging in, bro.
Tag teaming it, bro.
Ooh,
Beast mode activated.
I'm gonna take Donatello's.
I suddenly feel responsible.
That Raphael one was pretty good. +6 crit chance and all
Oh,
that.
I got a plus 15 from Raph.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. But, yeah, so I guess his return probably won't go.
Yeah, let's
Foot clamp clobbering.
beat it once and then we'll, I guess decide. Ah, I wasted that shit. Okay. You gotta be
I'm
careful.
gonna keep this in my pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
Yeah, I got playing lazy.
Yeah.
No crap, I didn't mean to get that.
That's alright. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, my attack makes me just go forward,
Yeah,
so.
that's what it is. It kind of carries.
Yeah.
My stockman gotta make all his inventions so mean.
And I lost another one. God damn it. Alright. Fucker.
Cut Steve.
Yeah, it is one of those games, right? You have kind of like your Binding of Isaac days.
Yeah.
You have to just get that right combination.
Aren't you dudes
So,
totally sick of being shredders and pawns?
Refresh my electrolytes. Into pain.
and they are harder. They do seem to be a lot more aggressive.
Alright, let's see.
Gotta drop these off at the dojo.
Let's scrap again. There should be a
Fighting
mid
on
boss.
the dock of the bay.
Yeah.
playing on easy. When I switched it.
That's fine. I just need to get better.
Like they want my revive.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Alright, what do we got? Deal. Nope. Sure.
Short, but sweet.
Let's see if the chairman's got anything worth our loot.
At least we're at the chairman. So yeah, thanks for joining us, folks. Happy to have you, and
Yeah.
sit back, relax, enjoy the show. If this is a game you
What's a
think
good word,
looks pretty
Jeremy?
neat, I'm gonna recommend it before giving Ryan's rating review system.
Yeah, don't let my lack of skill dissuade you. It is
Casey Jones is on fire!
fun. There we go. We'll do this.
Enough said.
I don't want that. And the lucky dice are only good for rerolls, right? So-
Yeah, and they only re-roll the ones you haven't paid for, so you can't like get a pizza, re-roll, get another pizza.
That's
So
kind of.
yeah, I spent a re-roll on one run, and I was like, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I get why they did, but
Yeah.
Until we meet again.
Big snapper.
you could do a Lord of the Rings game like this.
Oh yeah.
There's a pizza over here.
Starting to wear out.
Thank you.
Yep. Another thing I did find is that I think with Casey
with
Jones, that's
benefits.
the one exception. You want to get something that has to do with Leonardo, where it improves the amount of projectiles or increases. So then you'll send out more than one puck. That's another. I think some people said it's overpowered. But these types of games, everything goes, right?
Yeah.
I was that.
What a hit! Sharp cuts too easy.
I wasted that.
Performance.
Yeah, I'm down.
Foot Clan's rough on the knees.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Oogala!
Nice. Oh, plus 60% crit. Nice.
They're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
This is
Never
where
was a
it's
fan
man,
of water sports.
All right. Let's.
No, I like Jason Voorhees. I like
Flank, Karai. Glibness
Casey
will
Jones. I've
destroy.
never owned a hockey mask.
Huh.
I mean, I know why would I play hockey, but
Yeah. Ah.
no, wrong button again.
The crew. Gotta dig deep.
You fantasy ends here, turtle.
My tank's in.
Down.
Whoa, he's getting really pumped up.
You will not be able to handle what is coming, fool!
Up close and personal. Feeling the burn.
While you're beating down on her, I need to say, performance-wise, the game handles pretty well. I don't think we had any issues.
Oh crap.
Oh,
As your master.
wow.
And you dare go
Yeah.
there's
But gameplay-wise, performance-wise, I don't think there's been any issue with the game.
That was a
So.
rough one.
No.
Appears to be well made.
My sons.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Splinter.
technically not your
That
son.
I
Casey, I mean, technically they're not either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
I
maybe
mean-
because I switched it to normal. Which is,
Oh, were we on easy before?
I guess we were. I
Now I
never
feel
went
really
to
bad.
like the first. I never played the solo one-player mode, so. But when I hit play, it had me pick like a whatever difficulty. I guess we get more though if we play this way. I hope so.
Yeah. Better stuff, right? Is how it usually goes. I like how they all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, hey, here's this thing that'll help you," and it's like, "Well, I mean, you could have given me that earlier."
Right. Where were you before?
You know what? Should I unlock that? Trying to save up for it to get another life, but it's 1,500. It might be worth it for me. I need a claw for that. That's 90. I don't want to pay that. I need a claw. Mental. Yeah, I'll just stick with what I have. I think.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit on my currency for a bit until I get better.
Yeah.
So, have you thought of any of the games for
Sewers, don't worry me.
the bet?
I have not. Sorry. I'll probably will at some point during this week.
Water.
All right, let's see. I got some flame stuff, so
Oh, you got flame.
I think because I have that one thing.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have that.
so I'm getting mostly flames.
Fine quality H2O.
I mean, water seems okay. It increases my attack 20%. But It depends what the base number is, right? Like 20% of 60 is more health than 20% of like 10.
Right.
Math.
Yeah, that's ironic, right? I have a master's in math, but as the further I've gotten away from it, the less patient I've gotten with it, you know? With doing it, I guess. It's not.
I'm gonna keep this in my pocket. Wait.
Hold on.
pockets?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna.
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
There we go. I'm gonna lower the volume. It was louder today for some reason. I don't need to hear Michael, Angelo, and Casey banter.
Oh, look at that big
Wonder
mountain.
if I can ride him.
Huh. Oh, cool.
I do like
Playing tough
that.
on the knees.
Again, there's a lot of ways they could go with this.
And like those summon, those are automatic, right? They just show up.
Yeah, they're like random spawns.
Random.
They're sending us back up. That was a large care package.
Thank you, April.
Gotta drop
And
these off at the
Metalhead.
dojo.
But like, you could add in those granite soldiers. They were in the cartoon. I don't think you're familiar with them. Outside of
They were.
Against the rules.
Yeah, I was about to say they're in one of the games we played at. Yeah.
granite ore and pebbles. I don't know.
I smell a rat.
The blue one with like a beetle mode.
Stop spitting fire acid in front of you. I can't hit you.
I know what I'm
Okay. I'm just gonna keep getting dragon coins because I need
I'm gonna keep this in my
1,500.
pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
You need 1,500. What do you need 1,500 for?
Why did we even come in here?
Get one more revival. I'm guessing that might be like the last level of it. I already have 2. I mean, I kind of hate to admit it, but
Totally close.
gonna need a chiropractor.
Oh, Utrom. Okay, I'm buying that. Come on, give me lightning. Final strike calls lightning to 15 of our enemies. Yeah, at least gets my foot in the door for it.
okay. So Utrom, when that shows up, you want to look at that because that might have that.
That might have the lightning bolt that comes down.
So I got special and tool deals 20 Utrom damage.
I guess I'll do the
Final
first.
strike cause lightning to hit 2 nearby enemies. Is that the one?
That's not the one, but by picking an Utrom, it means that now we'll start pulling from the Utrom more frequently.
That gets rid of my flame thing. Let me see. Let me compare them.
That's not the ability though that I was talking about. The other one was
Yeah.
like says something like lightning periodically strikes an enemy for like 15 damage. I think.
Supercharged Casey Jones.
I'm not gonna do it because I want to keep that flame thing. So I picked another one. That's fine. It's all good.
Totally wish Donnie would invent an anti-mouser.
Oh, now I have Utron and flame. I have lightning and flame attacks. I should not be allowed. I should be illegal.
The ones that do like 4 runes, I'm not a big fan of.
Okay, flame. What's this one? Okay, plus 15% flame damage against bosses.
Oh, heck yeah! Fire stuff!
Stacking it up.
Yeah, well, I figure... I don't know what I figure in. I think I overthink this stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think actually, like I want to get the coins for that revive, but you know, don't sacrifice offense. I guess is what I think.
Ooh.
He has the multi-hit too, so let me try that.
Right. Let's shop till we drop, dudes.
Got a 35%
New merchandise.
cooldown on
Fresh wares.
Yo, Chairman, brought you
Yeah.
some scrap.
Yeah, that'd be useful too.
A guy dares to dream.
Definitely something I'll show to Father later.
More dashes
Until we
always
meet
help
again.
cooldown. Always good.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I just need to get through this. Out losing a life.
Oh crap.
Nope. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Sorry. I just lost a second. Ah, damn it.
Definitely not easy on I am really beginning to believe that it's difficulty. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the only other thing I changed was I'm playing as
I
Casey.
can smell the junkyard. Or is that the river? The whole stinking place stinks.
Alright. Crit 15% special or 6%. We'll go with the 6%.
Cowabunga! Nah, I
I
still
love
love
that.
saying it.
Yikes. Oh, man. Get out, Ninja Me! Starting to wear out.
Fat cleanup.
Definitely something I'll show to Father later.
Wonder what the
I guess
chairman
scrap
does with
again.
this stuff.
I keep getting these like room bonuses.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the room, but I mean, I'm sure they're useful. Maybe if I use them more.
Best performance.
Upgrade powers and tools. There we go.
Kind of go over what we did in the last one. With,
I don't like
Can always count on you, April.
cool weapons. Didn't bring it up, but falling.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. That's using your head.
big team.
So the last hit has to make contact.
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
Oh, heck yeah. Fire stuff.
This doesn't work. I got no idea. I've been picking currency and scrap.
Challenge. Down, probably down.
I'm down.
Alright.
Party's over.
Let's see. Sure.
Fine quality H2O.
I gamble with that.
Oh, I got a double select. You ever gotten one of those?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I guess I get to choose two.
Damn. Need to figure out how to unlock that.
I don't think I had anything. I think it just gave it to me.
Anything worth our loot.
Yeah. As far as I know. First time I'd seen it.
Ooh, smells good in here. Pizza time.
Yes.
Supercharged Casey Jones.
Not getting that one I want.
Yeah. Fine.
Best wishes on your trial.
Quiet you.
Bit off more than they can chew.
Oh. Eh,
Oh, maybe I should do that.
what?
A nearby enemy is struck by lightning 8 times for 25 neutron damage.
Oh.
Maybe I'll try. It's a tool, so it replaces the tool slot. Good try. It might work well against like the bigger characters.
Yeah.
Lightning. Okay, that's not ours. It's like an environmental hazard thing.
Down for the count.
For example, alright, it's not that good. Considering they're all
Yes. Okay.
Let's see, basic attack chain charges your special and tools. It gives me 40% attack and special damage area. Okay, so it's not like damage, it's just it makes my hits bigger. That's helpful.
Bigger radius.
Yeah. So I can be kind of further away, I don't have to get right up on it.
All right, bros. All aboard! A helipad. Sick city, dudes.
You know, even though we're replaying the same parts, it goes by quick enough that it doesn't
Yeah.
like overstay it.
I mean, at one point I'll get strong enough that I'll one hitter. The war of attrition.
Not be able to handle what is coming, fool.
I don't like when he does this.
I don't. Maybe I'm just not observant enough. I don't notice the best time to attack her. I always get baited into one of those area things she does.
My tank's dipping.
I should probably just pay more attention.
You're not the only one. Like that gets me. There is nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Tastes like fire.
Oh god.
I'm gonna start doing that at work. Just have random catchphrases whenever I do things.
Feeling the
Like when
burn.
I file a report. I don't know. What would I say? Report is too boring. It's got to be something like, she says horizon. What would I say? I have to think
Yell
about this.
Sugoi.
The captain is
Sugoi?
abandoned ship.
What's that?
It's Japanese for
Good
like
thing it's cheat
excellent or
day.
amazing or awesome.
Okay.
Or nani, which is just what?
Can't wait to go over there, man.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Depending upon the places we go, show you
These are
some
my
things, maybe
streets.
places I've been
I'm
to.
keeping
Or,
them safe. One stinking block at a time.
I mean, even though
I'm
I've been to
totally
like
tagging
Tokyo,
in, bro.
Kyoto, there's still a
Tag
ton of
teaming it,
places
bro.
I didn't
Yeah.
go to.
Reduce damage, yes. You had me, it reduces damage. Next time, give me that at the very beginning.
I just need the last.
That's rude.
Bring on the south.
They are not messing around on this difficulty. That's right, they fight each other.
Starting to wear out.
Probably gonna be just you here in a second.
My zone, frog.
Ah, shoot.
all
No. That's what you get for stealing the other one.
Stealing it earlier.
Nice.
I don't think I'm gonna make this run, so might as
The
well
guy dares to dream.
take that. Get the coins in when I can.
Cute but dead. Gotta dig deep.
Does your lightning hurt me?
No.
Okay.
Shouldn't.
I guess it was probably something else that hit me at the same time. None of this does me good. But hey.
Keep this in my pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
Because of that. Yeah.
Time
I'm
for a
in
word
the
from
same
our
boat.
sponsors.
Oh well, yeah, shop.
No. I just wish we could get
My
more pizza.
multicolored friends, welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Chip.
Yeah, if I had one complaint, it's
The hell?
I wish there was more health options. I get we can upgrade that,
I think
right?
it's cheat
So
day.
yeah.
Pizza
Gotta deal with it, right?
benefits.
Yeah.
Always did love me some hot sauce. I know what I'm dreaming for.
Oh, heck yeah. Fire stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
I
have
think we
enough.
get more rewards.
Until
for
we
playing
meet
on
again.
this I think feels like we're getting more.
Yeah. Stay up top. Okay.
Sorry, we're kind of quiet right now. We're just readjusting to the game again.
Yeah, and I'm trying to not be so bad. I'm actually doing better this run than I was before, so fingers crossed.
How cool is the Mauser design, though?
Yeah.
Man,
Like it's a simple thing.
starting to wear out.
Yeah, very well designed. And then the whole concept of it going after, you know, the turtles and perfect enemy to send into the sewers, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. New, more characters to play. More characters to fight against. Maybe add in an ability to,
Numb down. I can't remember. Do we keep dragon coins over runs, right?
Yeah.
Or over, yeah. Alright, so.
Oh crap. That was way too much stuff going on.
Yeah, oh, look at all that. Jeez.
Yeah, the only thing that doesn't carry over is scrap.
Okay. That's too much for a turtle to deal with, guys. I mean, they're just turtles. Alright, not there yet. I'm gonna go for it because I want it. Also, I need one of these splinter claw things, and I don't have one. Max health would be okay, except, I mean,
Heck yeah.
the health goes down so fast. It's kind of irrelevant, but attack. You know what? I might.
I'm just going ham. Buying
You have ham?
everything.
Oh yeah, I might. Yeah, I probably could use some more attacking.
That's how we do it. Health recovery, the savor the flavor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Let me get
Gracias,
that.
Sensei.
40%. Okay. Yeah. Sure. %60%.
I'll let my dreams stay dreams.
Screw it. There we go. I did it. I'm a madman.
What'd you do?
I just went the full 60%. I'm up to 60% for health recovery thing.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't hurt. I say that now, but yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh, what's over here? Oh, the Dreamer stuff. Oh, okay. Turtle powers.
I'm looking at the economy stuff for the Dreamer.
Yes, Lucky Dice does us no good. 2% chance of 2 plus 25 scrap. Yeah. I mean, I haven't spent anything on the Dreamer coin, so. I don't feel like maybe I should.
Yeah, I would. At least to get your economy up and running. Like, you can get stuff that increases scrap at the start of the run. 20% scrap granted by bosses.
If you can dream it, you can redeem it.
Plus, I'm up to plus. I have level 3 for. I get 30% extra dragon and dreamer coins from room rewards. So.
Oh, that's gonna help. Where is that? Okay. Ah, I need one of those. Oh, wait. I have 4. Okay.
I'll sit on that.
Okay.
Man, I'm sure I'm not playing Casey Jones right, but you know what?
All right, I'm good.
let's see, what time are we at? Hour. One more run and should put us at our first top 10 list. Once again, this is the only place to get more bang for your buck. You
Never
get
getting
2
used
top
to
10
this
lists for the
stench.
price of one video. Won't find that anywhere else. You might get a top 20 list, but you won't get a top 10.
Always did love
Let's see. Let's smart choices. Start of a day. Start a comment. May as well that one. None of them too enticing yet, but fingers crossed.
I smell a rat. Oh, Siri.
Okay.
I know just where
Meteor storm.
I think that's a tool.
Yeah, it replaces my taunt. I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, scrap it
Chairman dude
is.
sure loves his scrap. I totally wish Donnie would invent an anti-mouser. Aren't you dudes totally sick of being Shredder's pawns? Dreamer coins are dreamy.
Who knew that Legend of Zelda would inspire like a Louisiana game?
Yeah,
Or
right.
Levi to kind of progress it to the point where it is now. An entire genre.
Right. Oh, was Isaac the big one?
Yeah, I think I would say it's the one that really kind of
Yeah.
brought roguelike, kind of took the Legend of Zelda mold and refined it to a point. But let me know in the comments if I'm off base with that, or if you think it was another game, or so on and so forth.
One trick footsies never get too far though.
Oh, new guy.
Oh, those come back.
Oh,
that's what we call
An upset.
Ninja?
make old Master Splinter proud.
That.
Too hot to handle.
more flame stuff.
Ninja had something that gives you a
Target practice.
bonus to dodge attacks. First level's like 10%. I'm assuming the second level's gonna be like 20, so on.
These guys are soft.
That hurt.
No sweat.
Okay. Forward. Scrap it is.
Scrap is money. Then I'm a scrap billionaire.
Wonder what the chairman does with this stuff.
Mice are not nice.
Bit off more than they can chew.
Okay. Reduces damage received from projectiles and hazards, 75%. 30% damage to bosses, Mousers, and super soldiers. I think I will take the projectiles and hazards.
Right.
Yeah, I've gotten that a couple times. Yeah. Well, for someone like me, that
Welcome.
Bring
Let's
on
get
the
a
good
lot.
stuff.
what do we got, buddy? Yep.
Pizza. Enough said.
I know what I'm dreaming for.
Alright, we'll see how this works.
Bring more scrap. I'll bring more provisions. I'll make some sense. Get him.
I do like how the attacks hit the others. too.
Yeah.
Like when he it's
And how the enemies attack each other.
yeah. All right.
Almost starting to
Baby
feel bad
steps,
for the
baby
guy.
turtle
Except
steps.
he hits like
You
a
haven't lost
truck.
life yet, right?
No.
Alright.
Yeah. Good job. Good for you.
Good for you, Zed. So I did look up online some stuff,
Lot
and
of
it's kind of
fun
funny how
memories on these
little
docks.
of
Fighting.
other people's like
More
what they
fighting.
consider top 10 worst
Hmm.
were.
Plus 15 crit. Special or regulars.
Snark
Those
comes with the
regulars.
turf.
How very little overlap there was between what they considered, and also it seemed like a lot of the lists were like bad weapons that are funny, and I tried to go with something that wasn't like a joke weapon, you know.
I don't. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Top of my head, I don't think I have any joke weapons. Well, okay, there is one. Kinda.
Aren't you dudes totally sick of being Shredder's pawns?
There's some of them, you know, because I did look up some things.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me, old man.
Again, it was after reading some things, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see how that would be useful, you know.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
All right. Dragons.
Drop these off at the dojo.
Collect the dragon coins.
I feel like the answer to this question is yes, but has there been a
Wait, I thought a Vanguard was the alarm time.
Double Dragon Turtles game?
No, they did have Double Dragons in Battletoads.
Yeah, we played that one, I think, on one of your minis. But that seems like a no-brainer collaboration.
Yeah, right. Or even like a Turtles Battletoads.
Yeah.
We already do know that's all.
Specials, let's see. Yeah, why not? All right.
May boss.
Oh, what's with the
Mini
flame
boss.
train,
Mini
dudes?
boss.
Gotta hone some
Fire
new
watch. I like to
skills.
do that.
You're done, dude.
Feeling the burn.
Starting to wear out.
Casey Jones 10.
Ooh,
I'm
got lucky
0.
there. All right, plus 20% crit. Okay.
Taking some extra heat.
Through the portal, brave warriors.
All right, I just wanted to test this. Look, the barriers. You can dash through them.
Oh, that is good to know. I wonder if it blocks their projectile.
Come one, come all.
Yeah,
Bring on
If
the
it
good
does,
stuff.
then that's something
yeah.
open for potential abuse.
Yes.
He's
Thank
a
you.
benefits.
I'll play it safe.
For the dreamer in me.
Wait, what was at the bottom there? Oh, yeah, I don't want that. All right. Not gonna say anything,
Until we meet again.
so let's go.
Yikes. That's a big one. Mega bolts.
Fence clean up.
Definitely something I'll show to father later.
Dragon
Much
coin
as I'd love to
please.
upgrade. That was stupid to pass up. It was Dragon Coins and Dreamer Coins.
No, no. Oh, shit.
Oh, we got the lightning. Alright, this is not mine. This is,
Okay.
environmental magic.
Mouser, down for the count.
I think that's what was confusing me.
Big Mouser's a giant pain in the shell. Gotta dig deep.
chance, you go. Okay, do I want 120% crit hit damage or a bump up to 15% dodge? I'll do damage.
Time to set sail.
Alright.
Ninja might not be bad to go if you can keep getting that dodge.
A helipad.
Yeah.
Sick city, dudes.
Then again, it might only go up to like 25% chance to dodge, which means that you take no damage
Imbeciles!
if you dodge.
You are not.
Yeah.
So
Oh shit.
pirate fantasy is here. Turtle.
Feeling the burn.
Handle what is coming, fool.
Alright, we're going over here.
One day you'll join the winning
Oh,
team
she's
for ride.
falling through the floor, but...
Worked up an appetite.
Alright, the streets is the main quest. I still want to try and get
Yeah.
through we have to get through the rooftops.
Yeah.
And then we're on the last level, I think, after the
Turn your back for
rooftops.
1 single second.
Oh,
the
really?
streets go to chaos.
Then we can try and do the...
Alright.
I guess 30% damage to bosses, Mousers, and super soldiers.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got, but
20% damage to bosses.
Houses? Safe?
big chunk off my health.
Starting to wear out. Down and
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Those big guys.
Yeah. There we go.
gonna keep this in my pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
Or a turtle line. Do I really want that one? I think so. Maybe. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll replace it. The Raphael ability is just too good to like pulling them in.
Yeah.
Stuns.
Deep, deep.
Like how bad?
Not my best performance.
Man.
Up close and personal.
Sure. What do we got?
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
Yep.
Fired up. Through the portal, brave warriors!
I'm beginning to believe that upgrading
You have returned.
the health
Time for a
regen
quick
is
pick-me-up.
probably the best way to go, because I think it also attacks Donatello's too, where you gain like health every room or something.
Yeah.
Pizza with benefits!
Plus 15. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, heck yeah! Fire stuff!
For the dreamer in me.
Until we meet again.
Stay alive, right?
Oh, it's that guy.
Mousers are like peanuts! Can't only crack open one!
Oh, you.
Ooze.
Oh,
Gross.
Water jump's running low. Gotta replenish my
That was dumb on
electrolytes.
my part.
My tank's dipping.
A guy dares to dream.
mini boss?
Mini bottle.
Top
City of War
secret
power
class
play.
for my tech dudes! Keep an eye on brains! That hurt! What's up, weebs? For fuck! Guys,
Down.
not feeling too well.
Occupational hazard.
This is insane you've lasted this long.
He lays down those pools of stuff. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Water jump's running low. Casey Jones 10.
Whew.
0.
Yeah,
Very
no
nice.
lives left. Sure.
I'm zapped!
Mystical radiance. Right on.
Alright. Just kill as much as possible.
All right. Because you get points.
Incoming support.
Can always count on you, April.
Oh, man!
If I keep doing this, I'm pretty much immune to damage. At least any range. I get a shield for 1.5 seconds. That makes me immune to projectiles, but not that. He is not a projectile. You should count as one. He's launching himself. But
I gotta piss.
as do I, so we'll be right back, and we'll start with the top 10 list, spend our currency, and yeah, be break, everyone. Be right back after these messages.
Hey, can you still hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Damn it.
And just so you know, Freebird is his favorite song, so if you ever run into him, make sure you're playing it in the office and everywhere he goes. Yeah, I'm free, Freebirding. Okay. What we got? What you want from me? Yeah, this is a fun little game. Meh. 90.
I don't let my dreams
Oh,
stay
upgraded it.
dreams.
I didn't mean to upgrade it, but sure. Alright, yeah, I'm going economy heavy. Use it before you lose it, you know? Now this.
Dragon style. Heck yeah.
Screw it. That way. Rely on pizza. In case you don't, special applies guard break for 3 seconds to enemies hit. Carbide plus 15% damage received. Okay. After a special, your next attack is a final strike. Alright. So that's how you look at that stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they removed that for online play. This is where you'd come over to switch characters and then single player. Maybe in couch co-op, I'm not sure. But you'd think that they'd have it also in multiplayer. Hopefully the devs stick with it. I know a lot of these games nowadays, they kind of rush in, get the money they can, and rush out. It looks like it gets pretty frequent support, and I do want to say, good job, devs. Another group of devs would like to give a shout out. I don't think we can buy it anymore. I was going to buy it again for Steam, but I realized you can't really play it co-op. Or couldn't before they delisted it. But there was a G.I. Joe game on Switch we played. And it was fun for what it was. It had some wonky vehicle sections, but it did allow you to play as Firefly and Zartan, so bonus points there. But, you know, keep these types of games on the market, man. They're kind of carrying the spiritual essence of what gaming used to be back in the day. I don't know if he disagreed or if he was just making noise. We'll find out when he gets back.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah. I tripped over my cord getting up and unplugged it.
Oh.
And I guess you went to the restroom too?
Yeah.
Oh, because then I got back on and was like trying to see if everything was working, and I didn't hear you, and so I thought.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. I'm just glad it still works, because I do need to get a new headset. Yes.
Well, I've got like 4 of them if you need one.
Yeah.
I tend to buy a bunch because.
I think you bought this one for me for a gift, actually. I'd like one without, because I do like it, but it's got, like the way it's made, it's got this stuff covering it that's been flaking off, you know?
Oh, yeah, on like the earpieces and stuff.
The earpieces, yeah. I like the, actually, the one I have for my Xbox S is really nice.
Can you just use that?
I'm like that with the controllers. Like I have one for my Xbox and for the computer because I'm like partly lazy, but partly I just like to have one set up already. So, but they're not that expensive. The one I bought, it's an actual Xbox Microsoft one, so it's pretty good. And it doesn't have the flaky stuff. But anyway, all right. Are we gonna do the list? Because you're first, right?
Well, I went first last time, but I can go first again.
Oh no, I can go first then. Sorry.
Top 10 worst or least liked, if we're gonna be polite.
Let me boot up my phone.
So coming up is the first top 10 worst least liked video game weapons.
There we go.
Yep.
I had a hard time with this one actually, like we mentioned before, because as we said, usually, if, at least in my case, if it's a weapon I don't like, I mean, I'll go forever without using it. So, a lot of these are going to be obvious. I think there's a few that are going to surprise you. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, all from Resident Evil games. So let's just get those out of the way. From Resident Evil 4, the Matilda. It's a small handgun that you can buy a stock for, and it's a burst.
Okay.
A burst handgun. I don't. And this is one of those in general things. I have about 3 of them. In general, I do not like burst weapons, or handguns specifically. You know.
Yeah.
I just don't. I just don't like using burst weapons. Period. Like if it's a machine gun, fine. It's a machine gun, whatever. But if it's a handgun, I don't want it to use burst. And anyway, in Resident Evil 4, there's like a million handguns, and you can find one that you like better anyway. Also, I don't like. It's another reason I kind of didn't like the Red 9 because they're like, well, you need to buy a stock for it. I don't like handguns that I have to buy a stock for. It's a handgun. It doesn't need a stock. Anyway. Also from Resident Evil 4, the TMP, another thing that you can buy a stock for. Was just never a fan of the TMP. There were just way better guns in RE4. I don't know if you remember. That's a little machine gun.
Yeah, it's a submachine gun.
Submachine gun, yeah. Basically, it was. I mean, I so infrequently used it, and the ammo I got for it basically was just sold off. So, 2 from RE4, the Matilda, and the TMP. Speaking of the TMP, in general, this is kind of a weird me thing. I don't like really using machine guns. Like if I have an option, of course, you know, situation is going to dictate what kind of weapon you use sometimes. But
Yeah.
give me the option of handgun, shotgun, or machine gun, and I prefer messing around with the handguns, honestly. Then shotguns, then machine guns last. I don't know. I just don't like assault rifles.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd rather use a good handgun and a sniper rifle. Even though I mean, look, I don't have very good aim anyway in all these games. As much as I love, Resident Evil games, you've played with me. Usually the accuracy numbers for you are much higher than me. So.
No, they are not. Not in those. Remember, that's kind of the thing. Like, when it comes to Resident Evil, you're the one that carries me hard.
No. Yeah. Code Veronica. Resident Evil Code Veronica, the bow gun with the normal bolts. With the normal bolts. Because everyone knows the explosive bolts are useful, but you have to hoard them for one specific fight so you don't soft lock yourself out. But there's a bow gun in Resident Evil Code Veronica and the normal bolts. You get plenty of them, so you have enough to do some damage, but it's just kind of weak. So, not a very good weapon. And my last one from Resident Evil 0, the Molotovs. As far as I remember, you can only target, or it only affects one person.
Really?
Or one enemy, I think. I definitely remember they're only good for the leech enemies. Like, you're not going to use a Molotov against one of my least favorite Resident Evil enemies of all time, the Eliminators.
Those are the monkeys, right?
The little monkeys
Or
that
the
hop around all
chimps,
over the
whatever.
place. Yeah, you're not going to use a Molotov against them. Hell, it's hard enough using a gun against them. But anyway, only good for the leeches. They're awkward to use, and I think they take up 2 slots.
Damn. Wait, you were talking like Molotov. That's like not the name of a weapon or something. It's just a bottle with
It's a
rag in
Molotov,
it.
yeah.
Okay. It takes up
Or
2
maybe
slots.
it's because you have to combine 2 things.
Oh,
Might
okay.
have been what it is. Anyway, they suck. And I don't, off my head, I don't remember if you get access to any other type of flame, like a grenade launcher with flame rounds. I probably should remember at this point, but I don't. But anyway, the Molotovs, no good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just go down the list then. BioShock, the chemical thrower. I know we've talked about this before.
Yes.
It's got what? Electric gel,
Yep.
fire gel, and ice gel or
Ice. Yes,
something.
ice. Yeah. Those are the
All
three.
all things that you can do with the plasmid.
Yeah. Yes.
And I guess it's like, well, I guess their thinking might have been, well, if you run out of plasmid, that you can use a chemical thrower. And it's like, well, I never run out of plasmid. So I mean, it's like that's kind of useless. And I guess if you don't want to waste your plasmid, your fire plasmid on a block of ice, you could use the chemical thrower. But I mean, I don't. By the time you get the chemical thrower, it's what, Arcadia, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The part with
Yep,
the plants, the
plants.
trees, and everything.
Yeah.
Um, by then, you're not going to be running out of plasma and stuff, right? I mean, at that point in the game, because that's well halfway through, I believe. And I guess it probably has some other uses. I know you can. Just like with the electroshock plasmid, you can stun the big daddies with the electric gel.
Yeah, but
Um,
and this is real quick. I was gonna save it all towards the end. But you know what? I will. I'll save it to the end.
all
Keep
right.
going. Keep going.
But basically, the chemical thrower, something I just never ever use. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did have one more RE1. Did I write down more than 10? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
Just an honorable
No,
mention.
no, I do have exactly 10. Sorry. The knives in Resident Evil. I did have one more Resident Evil. The knives in general. I was never one of those that would do a knife run. And I mean, they have their uses. Obviously, you don't want to waste handgun ammo. If there's a zombie that's down, you want to start swiping at them. But in general, I just never was a big knife person, and specifically in the Resident Evil games. It helped in the later games. I think started with 4, where you could do the quick swipe.
Swipe.
Yeah, as opposed to the OG Resident Evils where you'd have to equip it. Um, Makes it slightly better, and I like the remakes where they had the breakable knives and all that. Uh, but just never a fan of the knives in general. I will never, ever, ever, even if my life depended on it, do an only knife run. All right, so that's where am I at? 1, 2, 3. I really should write these in a better way so I can count them with numbers. 6. Okay, so that's 6. Flamethrowers. Flamethrowers in general, just not a fan of flamethrowers. Again, in certain games, like in Resident Evil 2, right? The remake, the flamethrowers. Certain games, they have their uses, but in other games, they're completely just. I could not find a use for it. Like, specifically, I was thinking Dead Space, the flamethrower. I mean, those enemies in particular, you talked before how they were designed, you take the limbs out, right?
Yeah.
And the flamethrower, even though even in that game it would have its uses, I just, was never a fan of it. And in general, if you give me an option of weapons and the flamethrower is one of them, 99% of the time, that's just not going to be something that I'm going to want to use. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Next up, Smash Brothers, the fan.
Yes.
All I got to say about that, it was one. Well, that's not all I'm going to say, though. It's the one weapon we have banned when we played Smash. It's broken, and hopefully it's never, ever in Smash again, even though it probably will be. For those of you who are unaware, it's I don't know if it's from a particular game. It's just like a fan.
He's referencing the fan specifically in Brawl, where basically once you start hitting, you're stuck.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can't really knock you off the edge, but by the time the person who has you caught in it is done with you, all they have to do is just like one light punch and you're going flying. So we had to ban it or sometimes we go crazy and we just do nothing but fan matches, and everyone's
Yeah.
getting caught up in these infinite cycles. It was basically whoever got hit first was the first one out.
And just so everyone's aware, we weren't, as far as I remember, that's the only thing we ever banned.
Yeah, it was
Like,
the only one we banned.
We weren't the types that would ban certain things, but
Yeah.
that was one of them. Number 9, Mario Kart, the blue shell.
Oh yeah.
I'm just, and this is more of a kind of a racing sports type game thing. I'm not a fan of rubber band type stuff, you know.
Yeah, rubber banding.
You know, if you're last because of your skill, then you need to get better. If you're last because you picked a bad cart in Mario Kart, then you just need to pick better characters or carts. You should never be able to affect a race like that. Even though I know it's I mean, it's a Mario Kart game. It's not like, you know, a NASCAR or, you know, IndyCar game or anything, or a simulation type game realistically, but still. Just not a fan of the blue shell. And my last one is actually from my all-time favorite game, Eternal Darkness. I'm sure I have at some point used this, but it is just so infrequent. The World War I level, if you remember the photographer, the journalist, Peter. You remember that part in the cathedral?
Yes, I was about to say the cathedral, right?
Yeah, it's in the cathedral, one of the levels, or one of the multiple times you're in the cathedral. But, he had like a flash thing, like one of those old school flash things that photographers would use.
Flash bulb or flash
Yeah,
powder bulb.
flash bulb or power thing. Never used it. I don't think. I couldn't even tell you what it did, to be honest.
I don't remember it.
It would either stun or maybe it hurt them. I don't know. I just never used it. So weapons in general in that game are kind of weird because you oftentimes had to enchant your weapon to make it better. Even though you did have a variety of weapons depending on the scenario you were in, you know, you had blow darts and regular rifles and many bladed weapons. But Peter, the World War I level in the Cathedral and Eternal Darkness, the Flash. Never used it. And that's my top 10.
So real quick, we actually have a good bit of overlap, which is why I didn't talk as much as well. The fan, of course, I just want to clarify there may be a way out. It's just at our skill levels, we couldn't figure out a way to get past it.
Yeah.
And the blue shell, the thing for us was it was like, most of us were older, so we didn't have younger people we were playing with. So, and more or less, not to toot my own horn, but the blue shell was mostly a handicap for me.
Yes, absolutely.
So I didn't mind that being in it as much, just because it made it more fun for everyone. Until Jason would start talking crap, then I was like, you know what? You want to start talking crap? All right. But outside, I think the problem, and I'll delve a bit more when I get to my list on it, because again, we have a lot of overlap, is the same issue I have with a lot of items on my list. It is, why would I use a weapon that has more ammo, takes more shots to do the same thing I can do with less, that still has enough ammo that I can carry around?
Yeah.
So I get the idea behind it, right? The balancing, submachine gun shoots more bullets. Realistically, I hate to break it to you video game developers, but a submachine gun is more deadly than a pistol. It doesn't matter. Sure, caliber size might come into play, but like a Beretta versus an Uzi, you're going to be more afraid of the Uzi because it puts out more firepower a minute. So how do you balance that, though, right? Because then that makes for kind of bad design. Why would you use a gun that hits just as hard as the pistol, but has a higher capacity and shoots quicker, right? So what they usually do is they make the bullets weaker. Doesn't really work in some games. In other games, you kind of get away with it. But Also comes into play with the flamethrower, right? In real life, a flamethrower, I mean, yeah, you can go through fuel pretty
Father
quick,
always
but
makes
not
everything
near as
better.
quick as a lot of these games make it out to be. And of course, the other way they nerf it is by range, because in real life, a flamethrower shoots real frickin' far, which is kind of the shotgun issue,
Yeah.
where shotguns don't stop being lethal at like 2 feet.
Right.
We're thinking more like 25, 50 yards, depending on the shot. Same with the flamethrower. Things got reach. So I get it. It's balancing. But at the same token, why even have it then? Put something different in its place. But I think that's the same issue. It's about ammo, how quick it burns through the ammo, as well as why use a weapon that does weaker damage. And then I'm going to end up having to use more shots, and it's going to put me in the same predicament than if I just use 3 handgun bullets. The other one was, I was going to comment on, was the chemical thrower, which I will delve more into because I will spoil this. That one was on my list too. So, but no, not a bad list at all. Honestly, this is probably one of our closest lists where we've had overlap. Not too many I was surprised with, honestly. The Eternal Darkness one caught me off guard, but that's just because, I mean, when I played through it, I was drinking a lot. So
Yeah. Been there.
when you were there with me, I was just drinking. I was like, whatever. And don't get me wrong, it's a good game. I enjoy it, but there's a lot of frustration with that game. But I guess in its defense, you told me I picked like the hardest boss. I think we've told this story like 4 or 5 times at this point. But, yeah, I don't remember that at all. Probably because you were sitting next to me and I was just like, what's this? And you were probably like, don't worry about that at all. It's like, okay.
All right.
No, very good. List in regards to the fact that there's actually kind of some overlap with my list and your list, but also with lists I've seen elsewhere. But again, like one of the problems I kept running into is when I put in like worst or least liked, they'd say funny weapons that aren't very good, and I'm like, I'm not looking for gimmicky weapons. I'm looking for I'm guessing you think the Eternal Darkness was the gimmicky weapon, because you said one of them you thought might be kind of gimmicky.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go with the pew pew thing, right? But I always thought that was pretty good from Dead Space.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
it's like the finger foam thing. I forget what the name of that is. I think to unlock it, you have to beat that on like the highest difficulty. So, but yeah,
now my
think
list. Sorry, real quick. I don't think you'll be able to. Outside of me telling you, there's a couple on here I don't think you're going to think of, because I don't think you knew I played some of these games. Now that was also another thing I had a problem with this list. I was trying to really reach back, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, I have played so many damn video games in my entire life. Like trying to remember all the weapons, all the things.
yeah,
So that's where a lot of the difficulty came in for me. But
yeah, you're gonna remember like the list before. You're gonna remember the ones you really like.
Yeah.
You're gonna remember not as much the ones you didn't care for. What am I?
so was there any reason you had a lot more Resident Evil over, say, I don't know, Silent Hill, or do you think overall Silent Hill does a better job with its weapons?
I think because it's less combat oriented.
Yeah.
Primarily, like a lot of Silent Hill, you're hitting things with a pipe. So,
Lead pipe,
or
folks.
yeah, or a wooden plank. Not as combat oriented. Even though people like to say Resident Evil is a survival horror game, if you've played enough Resident Evils, you know about at the halfway point. Unless you're playing on like the highest difficulty or something, you're just playing the normal game. You're not gonna run out of ammo unless you're really bad at shooting.
Did you know? I didn't know this till I was looking up what we're talking about in best weapons, right? Because you're talking about Magnum, You were talking about the one shot from Remake.
Yeah, the self-defense.
Didn't know this, but apparently you can use it on Neptune. Somehow.
I can't remember, but it'll one-shot Neptune.
Yeah.
Oh, is this after you drain the pool?
Oh, I didn't look into it further than that.
Yeah, it
just
might
saw
have
a
been
comment
after you
about that.
drain the pool. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe that's what they meant, is after you drain it. Because I don't think you don't have a proper Neptune boss fight.
Boss fight, no.
Yeah.
Which is
It's after you drain all the water, then you kind of.
and then you get that terrible fight in frickin' 6. It's not a Neptune, but
Yeah.
which is just a cutscene fight for the most part.
Yeah. He's no Neptune, I tell you that.
No, he's more of a Uranus.
Nice. Do I want to do it? You know what? I'm just going to do it. All right. I'm good if you wanted to start.
All right, off we go. So that was Heath's top 10 worst, least
Sewers
video
don't
game
worry me.
weapons. Let us know some of yours in the comments. If you agree also or disagree with our lists, then you're wrong. But let us know.
Take it from
Oh, I
exchange.
did have an honorable mention. I didn't write it down, but it just came to me. It was also an RE4 weapon. I think but there was one in RE3 too. The mine thrower.
Ah, yes. Mines, in general, are usually pretty throwaway kind of sell equipment kind of thing. Cause,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know how they can make them work, really. There's a couple types of games, but... I mean, Bioshock 2, you can find a use for them, but...
Just a heads up, because I hope at some point you play RE4 Remake, because it is a really good game. They got rid of the mine thrower, and they made the bolt thrower. They made it so you attach mines to the bolts.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty neat and useful. Now, some people will say the mine thrower is useful for certain things. I never got into it. It was like the TMP, just sell
Yeah,
it.
you can make it work, right?
Yeah.
But if there's
keep this in
easier
my pocket.
options, then...
Wait, do I have pockets?
Yeah.
And I get it. Game development's hard, but
Oh yeah.
still.
Yeah, the bolt thrower in the remake is really cool.
It goes
And fun to use.
Collect the dragon coins.
Okay. I got Utrom already.
Oh, nice. Hope the one that causes random lightning strikes. I forgot what it's called.
It's not this one that says, oh, okay, the lightning strike one. It's got to be a final strike, so it's got to be your last hit, right?
It's not that one. That one's not too bad, but it's not that one. It should be something like it periodically.
Okay, like
Lightning
just randomly.
periodically hits the enemy.
I gotta pick one. Attacks have a 30% chance to deal 10 Ultron. Or special and tool, we'll go with that.
Yeah, the problem with the final strike one is you actually have to hit an enemy with it. You could
Okay,
do a final
yeah.
strike, then
Yeah.
that'd be.
Out of the way.
Here we go. Flame powers. What do we got? Plus
You are-
60% crit? Yes.
I just keep
Too
getting
hot
like
to handle.
room bonuses.
I mean, I've got that thing though. I
Break
mean,
stuff. Don't
Oh, the 12,
If I
10%, 12% thing.
no, the totem thing, artifact, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Gives you like 10%.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it is?
That's what we call an upset.
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
Yeah, I got that equipped too, but again, it all comes down to random luck and chance, right?
Yeah.
already got enough rats in this city. All that rope can make a really long nunchuck.
Dragon coin me, please. With a clacking towards your ancestors. That'll ease mine.
Mastery. What do we got?
Special deals
Um,
extra 30 neutron damage.
Reduce damage. Yes.
Gotta love leveling up.
The
Through the portal,
projectile
brave
one.
warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
New merchandise
I
and
think.
fresh fares.
Time for a quick pick-me-up.
Hmm.
Oh, that's where the double select came from. Okay, I see it now.
Oh, what is it?
It's that artifact, the one.
I've earned the cops.
That's what I have equipped. The Foot Clan medallion.
Okay.
You get a 12.5% double select chance when you select a flame power. So if you select a flame power,
Oh,
you have a chance to double select.
okay.
That's what it is.
Please do come again.
I just wasn't reading it enough.
Yeah, reading is something we should probably do more of in this game. Speaking of Resident Evil, Capcom, you need to get off your butt and give us, Outbreak.
Pizza. Enough said.
You'd
Yeah.
also do a game like this, too. I mean, it'd make money.
Yeah.
Like a roguelike Resident Evil style game.
Bring
Oh,
more
yeah.
scrap.
You got the
I'll
setting
bring
for it.
donations.
We finally solved their,
Multiplayer.
Get 'em.
yeah, right? Like, what was the one that came with 0 or 3?
Oh,
That thing just came and went, didn't it? Resistance? I don't remember. But it really did not. Even as big an RE fan as I am, it did not seem
Mouth breather.
like it'd be something I get into. At least that the one before. I can't remember the name of it. The one where they were in like they were being test subjects or whatever. Remember that? And they had masterminds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
At least that one seemed different, right?
Yeah, like they're trying to jump.
Yeah.
This here ain't no joke.
definitely upped his game on that one.
I learned the cops.
I did lose a life on that.
Well, one's better than... You have what? You're up to 2?
I've had 2 for,
Okay.
yeah, a bit.
Oh man, are we
I'm
gonna
saving
run
up to get the
Third
third.
one.
That's the one that costs 1,500. So.
Beast mode activated.
Feel like cutting loose.
Man, they don't want to give me that Leonardo one.
Okay. Oh, upgrade. Okay, upgrade what? Oh, critical hit 60% to 120.
Oh, for
Yes.
damage? Yeah, definitely. It was Mikey that's good because you got that multi-hit chance.
Yeah.
Or sometimes one hit becomes 2. Oh, lightning again. You're not really giving me much to work with here.
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
Oh, I lucked out. I chose upgrade again, and now it's 180% crit.
You know what that means? You gotta stick around. They just keep giving me currency crap. Which is fine, I guess, in the long run. Doesn't really help with the health of the,
All that rope can make a really long nunchuck.
pizza up here. Dancing around him.
Wonder what the chairman does with his
More
stuff.
scrap.
Someone doesn't want us to
I wonder
cross
if
this
it'd
bridge,
be better
boys.
if I played as
Let's
last.
not give them exactly what they want.
Where's the fun in that?
Dig deep.
Shit.
That's what we call an upset.
Yeah, that was all you. Thank you.
Taking some extra heat.
Team effort, team effort. He's got a hockey stick. Is that a
Nice.
goalie
The
stick?
chairman.
Right? It's a
That means
thicker stick, isn't
pizza.
it?
Yeah, it looks like the goalies.
I have never ice skated.
Come
We'll
on,
get
come
to
on.
that.
Yo, chairman.
There was a
Some scrap.
ice skating place at Bragg
This
that
is
we
fun.
went to a couple times. I would do the thing where I'd held on to the side and eased my way around the rink.
But you used to rollerblade, right?
No,
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 you never
no.
did the rollerblading league? Okay. That
No.
may have been a Ted and Dad thing, I think.
Shelly did,
She did that murder ball or whatever it's called.
yeah,
Derby or something.
roller derby, I think is what it was. Yeah. Which is impressive because I'm not, I mean, even in the old school skates, I'm not doing that. I would break many things.
I want to save my money. Probably a bad idea, but my pizza's now, I get 144 health back.
Best wishes on your trial.
Figure that'll help in the long run.
Time to kick out the Foot Clan.
Probably go ice. Depending upon when we go to Japan, maybe my first time ice skating will be, if we go there.
Okay, let's see what we got.
For the dreamer in me.
Oh, man!
Bats clean up.
Pizza.
Thank you.
Let's see.
What a hit! All right, bros. All aboard! A
Okay.
helipad.
Alright. This is
Sick city.
this is the one that always gets us.
Right? It really is.
But we both have that mastery, right? So we should.
And we
Yeah.
Doing this.
Handle what is coming, fool!
Not a good place.
Pipe down, Karai. You're gonna wake the crew.
Fantasy ends here, turtle!
Turtle flambe.
Real salt!
Nope.
Hook shot.
Sorry, I'm being I'm being a wimp because I'm trying to save my last life.
Gotcha. I got you.
I mean, I have one regen, but I'm trying not to
Hell.
Always
lose
thought
it
I'd
that
make a
early.
good pirate. You
For the
heard?
pizza. Wait for the pizza. Here's the pizza. Oh, we got
Good thing it's
one of
cheat
those
day.
weird gem things. Oh.
Hmm.
That was on the last screen of the, I think the dragon upgrade.
What happened? Did Boston win?
Oh, okay.
When we get back, we'll check it out. Oh man, this is 15% attack area size, 15% plus 30% damage to bosses, now doing super soldiers. Yeah, I gotta go with that. I do wish they'd send us more care packages. Seems like
Yeah.
they're sending a lot less. Again, I think it's because I switched it to normal. I think the default was like an easier mode.
That hurt.
Prep this.
They're fighting it out.
I got gas.
These are my streets, frog neck. That ain't the last of it, frogs.
Nice.
Dragon
I
coin me,
think,
please.
yeah, I'm gonna try and push to get more pizza drops. I think
Yeah.
might be a good one to push for. Alright, watch out for
Mausers to
that
keep
guy.
the streets safe? As if.
Totally cool.
Google-a!
That's our Mauser. Our little guy. I think they'd send something different just for.
Hope I don't get carded for this.
Just because of the way the enemies look.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
For the dreamer in me.
I mean, I appreciate the currency, but it'd be nice to get us some item or abilities.
Through the portal,
Yeah.
brave warriors.
New merchandise. Fresh fare.
Bring on the good stuff. Oh man, this is fun.
Gonna keep this in my pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
Worked up an appetite.
Alright. Don't go anywhere yet. I'll pop some mints in.
Yeah, what is it we have? We picked up one of something.
Alright.
Forgot what it is.
Best wishes on your trial.
Oh man!
Simple Mouse allies deployed.
Nice moves, metalhead!
Definitely recommend physical therapy.
playing program is my love language.
God, these stupid shurikens. Even with the damn shield thing.
Sharp cuts, healing.
There is a astral ability that after you do a dash, you get a shield for 1.5 seconds that makes you immune to all projectiles.
I know what I'm dreaming for.
Something to keep in mind. It's a light astral, because I think there's light and dark.
We should just sneak the roo on by. No one will notice.
At least it's a giant rat. One.
Want more? Totally gross.
My tank's different.
No, I'm down. I'm down.
Water chug's running low.
Oh, God. I was playing sloppy.
That'll leave a mark.
That AoE thing did not seem to help too much.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Sure.
Make old Master Splinter proud.
Would be nice if the next one's a portal, but I don't think it is. This is where it bites me in the butt, going
I'm
calling
so
me.
dark, they call me Michelangelo. Yeah. That hurt. Bunker was a bunker.
Nope, went down. It's all you now, man. Got it.
Have you seen my health? Or me play in general?
You got this.
New and improved, but still bogus.
This is what it looks like.
Hey, Dick!
That came off. I'm sorry.
No,
It's just honestly, I think it's the first time.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Good frickin' job. Damn, look at you go.
Oh man, I learned from the best. I have 10 health. What do you got? Dark Shell. I think Dark Shell is a shield too. That's Dark Astral. I picked that up.
If you
so.
press select and scroll to it and press A, it'll tell you what it does.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just try it. Keep trying this. May as well at this point.
Alright, let me try and live up to it. You're not gonna happen.
Gotta replenish my electrolytes.
Nope, I'm down.
I'm gonna let him fight it out a bit.
Clan's rough on the knees.
I'll be back. I'm gonna grab a minute.
Aren't you totally sick of being shoulders pawns?
Dancing's no joke. Keeps me limber.
Alright.
Let's rumble!
If I just take them one at a time, I think I can do this without.
Up close and personal.
Oh, alright.
I lucked out there because they didn't have any like big guys really.
Yeah.
I know just where to spend these.
Portal, please. At least that way I can get full health. Yeah, should be a little close to full.
Too hot to handle.
Yo! Let's spend some scrap.
Alright. Yeah, that's something at least.
You have returned.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. How's it been?
You sound surprised.
Oh,
Oh,
is this
you made
a
it.
weird kind of stealing?
Good thing it's cheat day.
Only thing better than pizza is more pizza.
Oh, what?
Ready to
Huh, that's interesting. I guess some of these cross over because I have some of that dark astral and flame. There's a dark flame power.
Oh, so it's like
Yeah. There's like combination. Yeah. Plus 40% flame damage against targets affected by darkness. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I am a legend. Gotta drop these off at the dojo.
Bring more scrap. I'll bring more provisions.
Yeah, I wonder what other combinations there are. Oh, hey, we finally made it back here. Oh, they're gonna be a lot harder too.
Yeah.
They were already pretty hard.
For you mostly because I would just.
Or they're kind of easier. This is gonna be a pain in the butt though. We gotta do this for those big guys. That's right.
The zoo is on the loose.
You think you can just run away?
It's an electric boogaloo. Keep breaking.
Bust through the line of scrimmage.
Just stay alive.
Nope.
Slippery titles. Looks like the man cornered us, Rob.
You two are living reminders to wear protective headgear.
One more.
Oh man. Hold on, I'll tell you when we're free. Hopefully.
Did you get a box between them and just hit them?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. that was a tactic. Yeah.
And so the shooting, and then he would do the grenade thing. I would have to move out a little bit, but then I would just.
Good thing it's cheat day.
Yeah, that was basically it. And as long as there are two of us and we could split them up like that,
it makes it a lot easier. So we'll remember that when we go through that again. If we, well, maybe not. Maybe we'll beat it this time. We can check out
Ain't
the other.
no penthouse high enough
other
to
route.
keep me down.
I know the opposite.
Totally tagging in.
Teaming it, bro.
Hey, I mean, I didn't think I'd make it this far, so. I mean, I'll just keep doing this cloak of shadow thing. I don't know if it's working or not.
I mean, you carried us through that one tough stage. So.
Yeah. I owed you one. Might have been sleeping on some of these other ones. You know, like the astral ones, like you were saying.
Yeah, thanks.
That so the cloak thing, it shows up whenever I use my special. So whenever I do my taunt, I get that cloak thing. I guess it's a shield. I'm not 100% certain yet.
Always did love me some hot sauce.
Or if it's like some dark shroud thing.
We haven't seen the boss of this level, right?
Not an amateur question.
Gotta dig deep. Guess I'm better, pal. Over here, Loaded.
Pizza, pizza. Alright,
Dragon coin me, please.
Dragon coins, what? Yeah, I guess, you know, even though the internet recommends, like, flame and stuff, just find what works for you, you know? That's the kind of good thing about
That'll be
type.
Down.
Cut, Steve.
That's a new attack.
Gotta replenish my electrolytes. What a hit! Next time, try cleats. Nighty night, chomping.
I didn't even see that telegraph.
Alright.
Oh, man.
I know just where to spend these.
Portal, 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 portal. No portal. Damn.
Stupid lightning.
Fancy, something better.
Oh, big guy.
Yeah. I am keep my distance, please.
Tough with that damn lightning and the
Yeah.
there's an area up there. Damn, man.
No, no, no.
Shit. I was about to congratulate you.
That it? That's not it.
Nope. Madness.
Is my love
Occupational hazard.
All right, that might have been your most impressive one yet.
5 health.
All right, turtle powers or upgrade. Ugh. Upgrade.
Casey Jones is on fire!
No portal. Still no portal. Gotta do this on 5 health. Ain't gonna happen, but
New and improved, but still bogus. Starting to wear out.
Slap shot! Hook shot!
Down and probably
Down.
out.
Put Clan's rough on the knees.
we got a little bit of health left. Damn, still no portal.
Well, here's the boss.
So, this is,
Or a
tag
mini
team
boss.
match?
Yeah.
Gotta dig deep. My best
Down.
Feeling the burn.
Damn. Alright, so that last bit's kind of a gauntlet.
No one puts Casey in the corner.
Alright, do some talking real quick. Leveling up stuff. And I'll go over my top 10.
Donatello, I am
Yep.
my auditory sense.
Wait, that's what?
The anomalous.
Whoa.
Another artifact.
Turnstone.
Affirmative.
Turnstone.
Anomaly. So I. No. Just what?
Real quick, I'll show you what I was talking about. It's over by the dragon. Upgrade if you go to specialty. We got one of these, I thought. Oh, no, we didn't. Thought we did. Oh, we did. We got 3. 3 red. Guess Raphael. And I got 3 green for Casey. Or blue. Oh, those are specific. Maybe they're specific? Some of them say they're specific. Others are generic. Okay.
I need a claw to upgrade that slice of life thing.
Yeah. Yeah, same. That's probably when we beat Shredder.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm close to getting enough for my +1 life. So once I get that one,
Beast in me's unleashed.
we'll I'm just gonna wait to save up to get that because I plan on getting it anyway. So, all right.
Keeping the dream alive.
Okay, oh, what I got here? Nothing there. Economy, I got stuff I can pick up.
Only in my dreams? Not no more.
Okay. All right. You ready for my top 10?
Yeah.
All right. Ryan's top 10 worst least liked video game weapons. Number 1, in no particular order, just in general. I like all these least the most. Flamethrowers. I love flamethrowers as a weapon, but 99% of games run into the problem we already addressed when he went over them with his list, which is fuel consumption, range, and damage in some, like in Dead Space. You think it'd be more devastating, but it really isn't. Something's got to give, and 90% of the time, they're just bad, or they're gimmicks used for certain bosses. I used the Dead Space again, like you did, as an example of where everything about it was just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many other games where that is also the case, where, like the Thing video game that I played, which will be debuting this Halloween season. You know, you can watch that video when it uploads this Halloween Hectacular. You get the little blowtorch, which has a short range, and then you get the flamethrower, but you go through ammo so quick, you want to hold on to it, so then you hardly ever use it, unless you really need to. That's not really a good design for a weapon. It is also something that I could say carries over to, say, things like rocket launchers, where they're like one shot, where you kind of hold on to it for so long. But it makes me sad because, again, I love flamethrowers. Who doesn't like fire, right? Pyro. Number 2, kind of cheating, but powers from Infamous 3. They wanted to do something different, but keep a lot of it familiar. But anything from the traversal powers, anything that was from Infamous 1 and 2, did not carry over to 3. All the powers were muted, so even traversing from one part of the map to the other wasn't fun. Using the powers felt more like a drag, or being forced into situations where you have to use them rather than you want to use them. They weren't flashy, they didn't come off as spectacular. I think it was like Dust, Neon, and like a couple others, 1 or 2 others. And it just didn't have the same appeal that of the power sets that we got in Infamous 1 and 2. Mainly because, again, they were trying to do something different with them, but also keeping a slight air of familiarity. And in the end, it just was very underwhelming. And most of the time, you found yourself only using 1 or 2 powers out of all of them, if that. Just poor decision making on the power sets. Could they have been better? Maybe, if they weren't as restrictive to things like neon lights, you know. But wasn't impressed. Didn't like it. Didn't enjoy the game because of it. Because the weapon, that in that case it was weapons, but through the power sets. Just wasn't as entertaining or enjoyable to use. Number 3, you brought it up, the mine throwers, right? Resident Evil. I used also the X crossbow in 2, and pretty much every SMG. You covered that. You kind of covered it already in your list. Bundled all of it together because it was like Resident Evil themed, I figured. So,
Yeah.
Again, it's because like the mine thrower, the mine launcher, very specific circumstances where you could use it, but then you don't need to. And then the SMG, we went over the ammo count issue, which is something, again, shared with like flamethrowers and whatnot. The crossbow, especially in a Resident Evil game, single shot weapons are powerful that you get low ammo count for when you have access to, say, a handgun, which can do the same job and ammo is more plentiful. You just have to use an extra bullet or two. You run that issue of, well, I want to save it for big things, but then when you run into those big things, you don't have it on you, so it's like, I'll just use a shotgun or something. Number 4, the pipe from Silent Hill 2. It is a garbage weapon. I played through it recently. That's also going to be this Halloween Hectacular, so keep an eye out for it. Had a blast. The game's great. And I also paired it with pretty much every firearm in that game is garbage, because early on you get one of the greatest weapons ever. The bottle. Now, the wine bottle itself is garbage when you first use it, but the key to making it great for the early game is you break the bottle, and then you get this really good lunge attack that will carry you through until you get the axe, which is basically a better bottle. And the main reason the pipe's garbage is the range. You'd think the lead pipe would have a bit of range to it, but the way he wields it is like, I don't know, it's like using like a fly swatter. It does weak damage,
I'm totally
weaker
gonna throw you
damage
the
than the
biggest
bottle
pizza party ever
when
when
the
we get
bottle's
you back,
broken.
Master Splinter. Promise.
and it doesn't have the reach that the bottle or the hand axe, the hatchet, has. Probably the worst lead pipe, I'd argue, in video game history. Maybe there's worse, but yeah, it was just bad. Like that, I genuinely remember going through the video. I'm like, this is just a shitty weapon. I am almost done with this game. And then I found the wine bottle. Get the wine bottle out of the fridge. All right, don't leave it in there. Save yourself the heartache. Number 5 is grenade launchers. Now in Resident Evil, the grenade launcher is pretty good just because of how like the aiming works, right? But grenade launchers, say like in BioShock, have low ammo count, and the payoff is you kill enemies quicker, but you want to hit groups of enemies so that you don't make it wasted, because ammo is kind of scarce. So I find myself almost never using the grenade launcher, because in most games also, there was another one I played where I got the grenade launcher and it had like no range. And that's not how grenade launchers work. They don't go like 8 feet and stop. And then a lot of them have that like waiting time detonation thing where it waits 3 seconds to blow up.
Yeah.
Never a good idea for a weapon. It's like, oh, we want you to pre-plan, but the enemies move like they're the Flash, so good luck. But grenade
Also,
launcher...
to add on, in BioShock, I remember, I think in both 1 and 2, you had to invest in the splash damage thing.
Yes.
That you weren't,
The only
which
thing,
isn't much,
yeah.
but it is something you have to invest in.
The only thing that made it worthwhile once you get that unlocked, because then you can just run up the crap and you just blow it up in their face. So.
Yeah.
But grenade launchers in most games suffer from that, right? Like, you want to use it, but it either has a bounce, it has a time delay, it has splash damage, which means it's going to hurt you too, and if you can hit a target more reliably and from safety, 9 times out of 10 you're going to do that over using the grenade launcher outside of some boss shenanigans or some other stuff, like, well... Wait till you watch the Thing video. The bosses in that game are insanely easy. Number 6, the chemical thrower. For a lot of things we talked about. I was going to say the only reason I would think of having the chemical thrower is if you were dual wielding, but you can't do that in BioShock until BioShock 2. And the chemical thrower isn't in that game. Because then you could alternate. You could have one, the ice on the chemical thrower, and then you could have fire plasmid, and you can kind of do both. But the way Bioshock 1's set up, you can't dual wield, so you're stuck switching back and forth. And by the time the freeze runs out, or by the time you switch, the freeze on it runs out on the Big Daddy. There's no way to keep those suckers frozen using the chemical thrower. And the damage that does, it's meant to be like damage over time a lot of the time with the chemical thrower. But again, you want things to die quickly. You don't want them to die slowly, because you're usually dealing with multiple elements. Chemical thrower, I get it was an idea. I just don't think they fully realized it. And you could kind of argue that the chemical thrower is basically a flamethrower, right? So it suffers the same issues. It goes through ammo quick. Ammo then becomes scarce because you burn through it a lot quicker than you would if you just used anything else. It doesn't really do a lot of damage. Again, contrary to what those types of weapons would do. But chemical thrower was number 6. Number 7. Oh, wait. Number 7 is also tied to 3. That was the crossbow, RE2 specifically, though. And we already covered that, so. Yeah, slow shot, single shot weapons is fine, but then if ammo's scarce, hardly ever want to use it. Slow reload never helps either. So I'll go to number 8, Lord of the Rings for the Super Nintendo. I think it's called like Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Volume 1. The Hobbit's Swords. Now, Jekyll and Hyde's terrible because, and that's on my list. It's the next one. I'll bundle them together. So my number 9 is Jekyll and Hyde, but it's not what you think. The cane in Jekyll and Hyde, the only thing supposedly we found out through Angry Video Game Nerds, it's good against bees, but good luck hitting them. Outside of that, it's a worthless weapon. Well, the swords in the Hobbit game are worthless weapons against everything. Good luck hitting anything. And again, if you do, it takes like 30 hits to kill something. Of course, the AI in that is atrocious too, so you better have that SNES multi-tap and some friends to play with you, or you're not getting anywhere in that game. But yeah, they're basically like jabbing people with breadsticks from Pizza Hut. That's the greatest analogy.
No, they're Hobbit swords, so they're actually, to normal people, how big would they be?
Yeah, they beat probably
like
daggers.
Yeah.
But terrible. And I tried so hard when I was younger to love that game. Because, Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings. But worthless weapons. Honestly, the weapons don't get much better, even when you get taller people with axes and, full-size swords. But, yeah, it's like jabbing people with needles. It's just no good. Look at some videos. It's horrendous. It's basically Jekyll and Hyde's cane. Now, moving on to Jekyll and Hyde, number 9. I was going to put the cane, but I'm like, Angry Video Game Nerd did that. But I'm going to pull from Jekyll and Hyde because it talks about a certain type of weapon. Now, in Jekyll and Hyde, I don't remember the exact mechanics, but depending upon how far you get with Dr. Jekyll, then you have to replay the level backwards with Hyde. And you get this weird power punch thing that shoots an orb. But the orb goes in like a C shape. It goes out, curves, and comes back at the top of the screen. Weapons that have these weird arc or angles, like the ones that do the wavy things, where it goes up and down like a serpent kind of feel to it, like a wave. Things that cause enemies to be able to dodge it just by standing there. I hate weapons like that. And in a lot of the older games where platformers and stuff, you have them where the enemies are strategically placed to take advantage of that, causing you to put yourself in precarious situations where you can jump and hit them, but you might jump into a spike, or you might fall into a pit, or what have you. I think Swamp Thing, the game for NES, had something like that too, where it had like weird curving arcs. But that was my number 10. And number 10, or number 9, my number 10 is... might be a bit controversial, but again, I also went through a couple of the games one after the other and got burnt out. Batarangs. I found they disrupted the flow of combat for me a lot of the time. when I was doing the combos. And also when you had to do the control the batarang segments.
Yeah.
Whether it was part of combat or part of a puzzle. To be honest, Dark Sector had parts like that, but it kind of did better. Which, keep an eye out, this Halloween Hectacular. Or Hackathon, whatever I'm calling it. This year. I played through Dark Sector. Pretty good game. Surprisingly. But yeah, the batarangs. I preferred them in the NES version where they just kind of were a returning boomerang type projectile weapon. Rather than how they were in the Arkham game. So, that's my list. Short and sweet. Again, we had a lot of overlaps, so I didn't want to expound a bit more.
Yeah.
I think you covered a majority of the stuff that I actually had problems with. That's why I think this is probably our most, our list where we had the most overlap. So.
I'm actually going to look up that Hobbit game, or the Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, just look up SNES, Lord of the Rings. I think it's called, like, Fellowship of the Ring Volume 1. They were anticipating doing, like, all of it.
Never got around to it.
No, it did not do well.
Hmm.
And then the
Who's the
licensing issues.
You know the publisher was?
Interplay, maybe?
Hmm.
I'll look it up real quick. In fact, I'll look it up, and then I'll be right back. Gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm going to go too.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, folks. Yeah, probably one of my weaker lists, to be honest. But again, really kind of struggled to say this is a game I didn't like. Or a weapon I didn't like. And it's more collections of weapons, right? Like SMGs for whatever reason. And flamethrowers. I would almost put shotguns on there, but I do like shotguns in most games. It's just, I don't like how they depict them as being like close range type of stuff. Also, you run into things like the low ammo count for that, where it's not low ammo count, but before you have to reload, you know, like a double barrel. Great for style points, but you need that range and kill power. Yeah, that's once again best deal anywhere you'll find on YouTube. You got 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1, or in this case you get a little less because we had some overlap, but we don't ever talk about our lists beforehand. They're a surprise to us each time. Sometimes we can kind of guess. We've known each other for so long. I mean, that's not a bad ability. That's not bad either. Okay, so if you do a charge attack, it takes up the first hit of your combo. That's interesting.
Alright.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, what time is it?
4:30.
Okay,
Should be able to do like one more run and then call it.
yeah. I'll just my phone is off. Which I like to do, and I would recommend to everyone every once in a while is
Turn it off. Turn off the phone.
turn your phone on.
It was
Good
called
surfaces for skating.
It was called J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings Volume 1. Or was it Lord of the Rings Volume 1, The Fellowship of the Ring. That's what it's called. Had 5-player co-op. You had to use multi-tap for it. And it featured smooth rotoscope character animation.
Rotoscope.
Always did love me some hot sauce.
Too hot to handle.
Alright, we'll get through this eventually. We'll get good.
Yeah.
Aren't you dudes totally sick of being Shredder's pawns? Gotta drop these off at the dojo.
I don't want ooze. Give me it.
Mojo Dojo.
Bing bang!
There's pizza up there if you need it.
Yeah. Save it. They disappear?
I don't think so.
Gonna keep this in my pocket. Wait, do I have pockets?
Yeah, each run's giving us about a half hour gameplay, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were better, it would take
Yeah, right.
long. But yeah,
Just go be the
not too
cat.
time consuming. It moves pretty smoothly.
I know what I'm dreaming for.
All right.
Can we just go mention about this?
This stings.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
All right. Turtle powers. Plus 20% crit.
Casey Jones is on fire.
Oh, heck yeah!
Okay.
Fire stuff!
Fire.
Too many kicking punches. Can't choose.
The cult song, you youngins. Fire woman. Fire woman. You're too late. The cult was the opening act for my first concert ever, which was Metallica Justice War in North Dakota. The Cult opened up. They're pretty good. That's a good album. Those of you interested, Sonic Temple, The Cult. Got Fire Woman, Sweet Soul Sister, Sun King. Pretty good. Check it out. Mastery, water damage. None of these I want.
I'm gonna follow that. I'll switch on
Taking my technique to a totally new level.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yo!
I fell into that
Let's
pig
spend
in
some
the
scrap.
environmental stuff.
Yeah.
Come one, come all.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. How's it been?
Dragon coin me, please.
Yeesh. I mean, that
Pizza
might be
with
helpful.
benefits.
Okay. Oh, wait, was there one at the bottom? No, I didn't want that. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Alright. Hey again.
Leather legs, leather chest. These days.
Such a great game.
Yes. Fuzz face.
Forgot to pack my swimming goggles.
+1 special charges. I guess I could use that twice then?
Beast mode activated.
Sure.
Smart moves always
Maybe it'll
win
allow
the
me to
game.
get access to Leo's stuff a bit more frequently.
Mouse in the house, y'all.
Occupational hazard.
chairman dude sure loves his scrap.
Casey Jones is on fire!
Why Stockman gotta make all his inventions so mean? Gotta dig deep!
These guys are soft.
I'll drop these off at the dojo.
Who am I to question the value of scrap?
Scrap. Yes.
I thought a Vanguard was the alarm Johnny installed in the turtle pants. The rest of us won't touch it.
Prime form.
Just call me a super duper party pooper.
You're getting off easy, punk.
All right, enough.
I know what I'm dreaming for.
How about Fire Watch? Cause I'm really angry. No?
Feeling the burn. Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I was doing that coward thing again.
Too hot to
Astral Tower
handle.
or not? Yeah, might as well.
Mystical radiance. Right on.
Through the portal, brave warriors.
Come one, come all.
I don't think I know this hood.
Pizza. Enough said.
Ah, Shimmering Shield. That's the one, right? Gain light shell for 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, but so let me show you that other shell one, the one I had. Is called Dark Shell. And it's 1.8 seconds, deals 10 dark damage, and applies 1 stack of darkness to nearby enemies. I don't know if it's just... Okay, I don't think it grants immunity, though.
Okay.
That's the difference. Let me try the shimmering one, just because it grants immunity.
A guy dares to dream.
And I can do that whenever I dash.
This
So.
makes me.
And I
a
picked up another
brighter
one from
fighter.
that chain where whenever you use a tool or ability, special, it gives you that shield too. So I'm trying to go into it
Best wishes on your
so
trial.
then I don't have to worry about ever getting hit by anything again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the right move.
Pretty defensive.
Yikes. That's a big one.
And then eventually you get the one, the extra dash one. That would really help.
Yeah, I also upgraded my dash.
It's honestly one of my biggest problems is not seeing the projectiles.
Put plans rough on the knees.
Like you mentioned before, that would help with Karai. Or projectile crap.
Yeah, I'm hoping. At least show up those laser beams and whatnot too that they'll little guys shoot.
Ooze. Have you done any of the ooze powers?
Yeah. They do like a lot of damage over time, and
Yeah.
Gonna keep this in my pocket.
I wish I could get
Do I
that
have
Mutant
pockets?
one again. Just get that one and just get a bunch of dashes and you just run. Take it.
Yeah, right.
I never missed the kickoff.
Ninja guys.
Star player. Bit off more than I
I'm glad those acid shield works on that beam.
Yeah.
It's gonna be helpful.
Oh, 2.5 seconds. Okay.
Damn, give me a double. Give me a double. It says every time.
All right,
Well, not every 12.5% chance. Double select. I want a double.
A helipad. Sick city, dudes.
rematch time, and we taste like fire.
I am not finished.
In prime form.
down, Karai. Rip it away the crew.
Pirate fantasy ends here. Turtle.
Gotta dig deep.
Wrong kind of bird.
Shit. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, I'm down.
Gotta replenish my electrolytes. That'll leave a mark.
Not over.
Bye, Karai.
Pizza. There's gotta be an easier way. She seems to do that one every time now, where she's just shooting fire everywhere in the lava.
These are
Yeah,
my streets.
um,
I'm keeping them safe.
And we're
One
not,
stinking block at a time.
Harder than the other one.
yeah, we're not getting like the backup.
Yeah.
Taking my technique to a totally new level.
That we normally get.
Yeah.
Mausers to keep the streets safe? As if. Trucks run low.
Gotta drop these off at the dojo.
That sounds like code for going to the bathroom.
Always did love me some hot sauce.
Gonna drop it off at the dojo. So I'm gonna start saying, to who? Don't ask. Don't ask who's in the back. Who's gonna hear it?
Oh, mouth breather.
Oh no! I want my one up. They just hit so hard. Why they hit so hard?
My tank's down.
Down and front.
Oof. Yep. That was just not a good run for me. We'll run it again. Plus, I have enough to get another rejuvenation, so now I have 3. Ugh.
I mean, that's a good.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
more useful to me because I die more than you. So.
Well, the bouncing, right? I was gonna say I get shoot projectiles and everything bounces twice.
Did you forget to
2 more times, so that's 3 bounces I get per puck. Oh, the upgrade for that shield goes to 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'd gone it to level 2. So what, it goes from 2.5 to 3?
Yeah, 1.5 to 3 for license.
Oh,
Oh, mine just went to
fire stuff.
2.5. I wonder if it's different.
word from our sponsors.
My multicolored friends, welcome.
Ooh, smells good in here. Pizza time!
What's
Gotta
up
pay
with
for it.
appetite?
Pizza? Enough said. Definitely something
Now
I'll
he's
show to
full
Father
health.
later.
Yeah, me too.
Until we meet again.
That dude landed at the wrong place.
Yeah, right.
Activated.
Go for the knees, little guy.
Those mouse TV screens on.
Yeah.
I got gas!
No sweat.
Thank you. Upgrade. Yeah.
All right, level 3 is 3 seconds to 4.5.
I think I saw this rat on the subway the other day. Smaller.
Over here, bonehead!
All in one.
Starting to wear out!
That's what we call an upset.
Fired up!
I'll do it. Plus 100% crit damage for 4
Too
rounds.
hot to handle.
Phew, shit. I'm out.
Oh, you ass. Get me on the return start. Damn, I might have to spend money on pizza. Oh, that was a different one. That was the other Astral Shield one I had that increased it 3 seconds. It was when I used the ability or tool.
Want more? For fun!
It's kickball time!
Gotta dig deep!
Oh, pizza.
Thank you.
Yep. Ha! I'm immune to your puny shurikens now. As long as I remember you keep dash.
Plans rough on the knees.
Maybe that voice lady can make this even dreamier. Through the portal, brave warriors!
Where's the portal? Over here, I think. Yeah. There, it's a shot. It's time.
You have returned.
Ain't staying here too long.
Taunt.
Pizza with
Yeah.
benefits! Gotta drop these off at the dojo.
Best wishes on your trial.
Alright, we salvage this.
Guys,
Yeah.
As long as we repeat what we did last time with this.
let's run free!
So, Rocksteady is pretty much
Juniper Jr.
useless to us, or against us.
Yeah.
Now let's get out of here, B.
I guess we follow this flying circus. It's an electric boogaloo! Keep breaking!
Take it past that shield. Take it down.
Want more? These shield units don't look cheap.
Defense is popped.
They survived the setup, Rock. There now ain't nowhere for us to hide.
Hey, it's too time to say.
Yeah, actually, they are even easier to try.
Right?
Hey, D-Bat! Look! Haven't these two ever heard that hugs totally beat thugs?
There's
Worked up an appetite.
Alright, yeah. We're getting there. Again, Karai is our big,
Yeah, right.
See, rooftops
figure a
ain't
way to get
far
by
from the
her.
junkyards.
I'm totally tagging in, bro.
Tag teaming it, bro.
Yeah.
Nappy, I don't like it.
oh, that doesn't block it, does it? At least not there as the big guys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Taking some extra heat.
About time.
Yeah.
What's up, dweebs?
Wrong kind of burn. It's kickball time.
Gotta dig deep.
Pizza. You know, this will probably work pretty well if we get to,
Definitely something I'll show to Father later.
Casey Jones is on
those
fire.
ninjas if we get them again.
Yeah.
'Cause they were throwing stuff at us.
Yeah.
Mouser, down for the count. What a hit!
Nope.
We got
3.
Upgrade. Yeah, why not?
Always did love me some hot sauce.
I just went full flame
Hmm.
at this point just to get damage up. Just buying flame.
Taking some extra heat.
Seems to be working so far. Of course, lightning.
New and improved, but still bogus.
Very required. That
Yeah.
game.
Recommend some physical therapy.
Starting to wear out.
Yeah.
One ahead. Casey Jones is on fire.
All right.
This one's for my big bro.
Oh,
Oh.
Officer units activated.
Go for the knees, little guys.
That hurt.
Water truck's running low.
Down.
Out.
me too. No, he gave a good run.
Yeah, better than
Kinda
I thought we
salvaged.
were. Yeah, you did.
Gnarly trip.
And we're getting
Uh,
better, I like to say. We're luckier.
I'm gonna buy this while I remember to.
What was it? The revive?
Yep.
Oh, I'm 2 away.
Father always makes everything better.
I should
And now I
probably
have
spend that.
3 Splinter revivals.
I guess I'll wait and start doing that too. I'll wait to spend points on that.
That's the most you can get is 3. So,
It's 3. Okay.
and you need 1,500 for level 3.
All right, folks, won't bore you. Just gonna do some shopping. Thanks for sticking with us. We had a blast. This is a fun game. Are we going to continue with it or
Yeah, because actually I want
beat it?
to try Leo next.
Oh, okay. Got
He actually has a projectile. So.
All right. So, yeah, this was our Chill with Jack and Jill, 2 OGs play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fates Part 2. We did our top 10 worst / least liked video game weapons. Once again, this is the only place on YouTube where you'll get twice the value out of one top 10 list.
Mm-hmm.
You also get twice the commentary with half the talent. So thanks for sticking with us and joining us. Hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. And to my subscribers, I want to say thank you once again to each and every one of y'all. And y'all stay awesome and have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. And drive by Rubberneck and Beers and forget about you. We'll catch you all next time. Till then, folks, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Night, everyone.